What if the universe is quiet on purpose? We have been listening for a long time, pointing our antennas toward distant stars, scanning the sky for signals, waiting for a message that says you are not alone. And yet, the universe remains quiet. No greetings, no warnings, no whispers from civilizations older than ours. Just silence. For decades, we have treated this silence as a problem, a mystery to be solved, a gap in our knowledge. But what if silence is not a failure of communication? What if the universe is quiet on purpose? At first, this idea feels uncomfortable. Silence makes us uneasy. As humans, we are wired to search for meaning, for response, for reassurance. When we speak, we expect an answer. When we ask questions, we hope someone is listening. So when the universe does not respond, we assume something is missing. But silence does not always mean absence. Sometimes silence is intentional. Think about the quiet moments in your own life. A room early in the morning, the pause after an important question, the stillness before a realization settles in. In those moments, silence is not empty. It is full of attention, of possibility, of awareness. What if the universe operates in a similar way? Not as a broadcaster shouting answers, but as a vast space that invites listening. We often imagine advanced civilizations as loud, sending powerful radio signals, building megastructures, leaving unmistakable signatures across the cosmos. But this assumption says more about us than about them. Human history is loud because we are young. We announce ourselves, we build, we expand, we transmit. But maturity does not always move outward. Sometimes it moves inward. What if truly advanced intelligence doesn't need to announce itself? What if progress eventually leads to restraint instead of expansion? A civilization that understands its place in the universe may choose quiet over noise, observation over interference, presence over domination. Silence, in that sense, is not weakness, it is wisdom. There's another possibility that is even more unsettling. What if the universe is quiet not because others are absent, but because we are early in cosmic time, early in awareness, early in learning how to listen rather than speak? In a universe that is nearly 14 billion years old, humanity has existed for the briefest moment, a single breath in cosmic history. Perhaps the silence is not a message directed at us at all. Perhaps we are simply listening before the conversation has truly begun. Or consider this. What if the universe is quiet because it's not meant to guide us? What if there's no external voice to tell us who we are, what we should become, or why we exist? In that case, silence is not neglect. It is responsibility. Without cosmic instructions, meaning does not arrive from the outside. It must be created by consciousness, by choice, by how we treat one another on this small, fragile world. This changes how we see ourselves. If no one is watching, our actions matter more, not less. If no one is judging us from the stars, ethics becomes our own responsibility. If no greater civilization is coming to rescue us, then caring for this planet is no longer optional. Silence removes excuses. There's a final possibility quieter than all the rest. What if the universe is speaking, but not in a language we recognize? Not through radio waves, not through artificial signals, but through structure, through balance, through laws so precise that stars can form, planets can stabilize, and life can emerge at all. In that sense, the universe has been speaking all along. We simply expected words. Perhaps the universe doesn't answer our questions because it's asking one of its own. Not who are you, but who will you choose to become? And maybe silence is the space where that answer must form. So when we look into the night sky and hear nothing, we don't need to rush to fill the quiet with fear. The universe may not be empty. It may be patient, waiting for us to grow into the kind of beings who understand that not every truth arrives as sound. Some arrive as silence. And some truths are not given. They are discovered, slowly, quietly, from within.